Checking for what? Nobody never told me I was banned. Nobody never told me I was banned from that bakery.
Checking. Stop screaming.
Nobody never told me I was banned from that bakery. They told me I was banned from Eden Nels, Plaza Pizza, CVS.
Everywhere in Secaucus.
No, not everywhere in Secaucus. I'm not banned from Check Cash and A&Z Wine Club in that grocery store right there.
Man, can you just walk right behind us, please? I'm really sorry.
I was never banned from that bakery. Nobody never told me face to face I wasn't allowed in there.
Alright, sounds good. I don't know who you think you're screaming at.
They told me I was banned from Plaza Pizza face to face. They told me I was banned from Eden Nels face to face. They never told me I was banned from the bakery over there.
She doesn't want him in there. Okay. Supposedly he's banned already from.
Did you get that on camera already?
I'm not banned from there. Nobody never told me face to face. Nobody never told me face to face I was banned from there. Nobody never told me face to face I was banned from there.
We got that. Alright, we got that.
So what are you doing?
We're gonna try to figure out what's going on, right?
I was never banned from there. Nobody never told me I was banned from there.
I understand if that's how you feel, yeah.
No, it's not how I feel. It's the truth. I was banned from CVS, Eden Nels, Plaza Pizza, Dunkin' Donuts, that Indian restaurant over there, and Gromart. And Plaza Pizza. I was never banned from that bakery. Nobody never told me I couldn't go in there. I was never banned from the farmer's market.
Checking.
I never went in CVS.
Yeah.
I never went in CVS.
If you saw him walking into the farmer's market, we have a report in 2023 for the owner trespassing, and we advised him that he is trespassed. If he is to return, he will be arrested.
Nobody never told me I couldn't go in there. Nobody never told me I couldn't go in there. Nobody never told me I couldn't go in there. I was never banned from there.
Stop.
I was never banned from there. I'm not getting a ticket. Am I going to jail?
We'll see what it comes to.
Let's see what what?
We'll see what it comes to. Relax.
What do you mean when it comes to? What do you mean when it comes to? I was never banned from there.
I don't know who you're yelling at.
I was never
Relax! Stop yelling!
I was never banned from there. He never told me I couldn't go in there. Am I going to jail?
No, you've been through this before. You
How
know
many
how it
times are you
goes.
going to go through this?
Sergeant, am I going to jail?
Find out when we go inside.
What do you find out? What do you have to find out?
I told you this many times before.
What do you have to find out?
You gotta put you on the
That's my car.
But I was never banned from there. They never told me I couldn't go in there. I have a cigarette. They never told me I couldn't go in there. They never told me I couldn't go in there. They never told me I couldn't go in there.
No, you just can't scream the whole time.
They never told me I couldn't go in there.
You just know that he's not allowed to be in a store because you panhandles.
I was never told I couldn't go in there.
14.
I was never told I couldn't go in there. I was never told I couldn't go in there.
That was you that confirmed that in 2023.
I was never told I couldn't go in there.
Receive. I'm looking at the report right now. 30816.
I was never told I couldn't go in there.
The Green Farmers Market. We spoke with the owner. He wanted him trespassed. We advised Hines that he was trespassed from the.
I was never told I couldn't go in there.
What is that?
What is this? I don't know if you leave
It's a vitamin.
A vitamin?
Just put it on
Check
for now. You're
extra key coming.
I was never told I couldn't go in there.
No.
I was never told I couldn't go in there. Am I going to jail?
No, you're gonna get processed. No, you're gonna relax. You'll get a summons, go home. You get a summons and you go to the bus and go home.
Are you serious? For real?
So stop screaming. If you keep screaming, I'm going to put you on the horn. Then you go to jail.
Please don't put me on the warrant, Sergeant.
So then stop screaming.
Am I going to get to go home, Sergeant?
If you stay calm like you are, yes. If you scream, I'm putting you on the wall.
Are you my sergeant for the night?
I am.
You promise me I'll get to go home?
If you stop yelling, if you keep screaming, no. You're not going home.
Will I get to go home, Sergeant?
If you stop screaming, yes.
Will I get my money and weed back?
I don't want your money when you need it.
Am I going to get a summons, Sergeant?
No. He's saying it's a vitamin.
What is that?
It's a vitamin.
What kind of vitamin?
A health vitamin. Am I getting a summons, sir? Am I getting released, sir? Do I have any? Are you checking me for warrants?
Sit down.
Am I going to get released, Sergeant?
That's mine. Yeah, you can leave it there. Watch out.
Are you the sergeant, sir?
No, I'm just a regular cop.
Am I going to be released?
We're gonna check you, okay?
But am I going to be released?
It's just at this point we just got trespassing going on, all right?
Well, am I going to be released?
It'll most likely if my sergeant says he could put it on a summons. He'll try his best.
Sergeant, can I ask you a question? Sergeant, can you come here, please, Sergeant Rinaldi?
Sergeant Rinaldi.
Sergeant, are you going to give me? Sergeant, am I going to be released on a summons?
As long as you stay quiet, yes.
All right, just comply, okay?
Stay quiet and have no warrants?
Stop yelling. Yes.
I don't have any warrants.
Okay.
Will I be released,
Then
sir?
you'll be released on the summons, yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You promise me?
Yes. Just let me do what you gotta do.
Are you coming with me, Sergeant?
Yeah, he's coming back.
He's gonna go wherever you want him to go. Come on.
Reference the case number from Austin.
Yeah.
There's a official report.
Yes, sir.
Just reference that.
And then I could just state in the report that Officer Detective Mitchell observed him walk in there. Specifically, Detective Mitchell only.
Hey, you can put my name on it. I'll send this to you because this is from that. Yo, stop screaming.
Yo.
Yeah. I don't care. I'll take this guy account.
No, but Mitchell
This guy deserves it.
He's not even gonna get fingerprinted.
Because it's just trespassing. Trespassing.
DP. Yeah. Fine trespass is DP.
Hey, Tom.
Mando.
Am I going to be released, Sergeant?
I'm not the sergeant.
You said I would be released.
It's just a DP. You know what a DP means? It's like a misdemeanor. Even less than that. Huh?
He said I would be released.
Yeah, but we gotta process you still.
Am I going to be released?
Yeah, we gotta finish some paperwork though. You understand that?
Is he going to release me, though?
We gotta finish the paperwork first. After that, it's just a DP, a disorderly persons offense.
Am I going to be released?
We gotta finish the paperwork, so it's gonna take about an hour, maybe an hour and 30 minutes. Okay.
Am I going to be released?
I gotta finish the paperwork first.
You don't know if I'm going to be released? Can you ask him, am I going to be released?
Dude, we just answered that question for you 3-4 times. You asked it 3-4 times.
He said yeah, right?
Yeah, so he's gonna try his best, okay?
What do you mean try his best?
We gotta finish the paper. We gotta finish the paperwork. Just let us finish the paperwork. Let us do what we gotta do, and then we'll figure out the rest, okay?
Am I going to go to jail?
2-6.
He said he was going to release me.
I'm not saying that. 2-6, transporting one adult male in custody from this location to
Officer,
headquarters. Starting
he said he
mileage
was
is
gonna release me.
100306.
Officer, he said he was going to release me.
Okay, let's first do the paperwork.
Is he going to release me?
4-5, I'd be following.
Is he going to release me, officer?
I don't know that yet.
Well, he said he would if I stay quiet and I don't get
All right,
out.
have you stayed quiet? No. So if you start staying quiet from right now, we'll work on getting you released.
He said that he would release me.
Okay, then
He
stay.
was lying to me?
No, he's not. He's a good sergeant, and he's a man of his word. So
Is he gonna release me?
as long as you stay quiet and you're cooperative with us, we'll work towards getting you released rather than taking you to county. You think?
How am I? What does it matter if I go to county? What matters? What depends on that?
It depends on your arrest history and if you have any warrants. But listen, I know you've been arrested a couple of times.
Yeah, I don't have any warrants, but I've been arrested a couple of times. Is the sergeant gonna work around that?
So if it comes back that you are supposed to go to county, if you've been cool, if you've been cooperative, and if you've been quiet with us, the sergeant will work around that. Okay?
And I will be released?
Yeah, and you will be released.
So what do I have to do to be released? What do I have to do to be released, sir? So what do I have to do to be released?
Just be quiet and be cooperative, okay?
But what if I have a score that sends me to jail?
No, we'll work around that. We'll if you're quiet, if you're cool with us, you know, if you're cooperative, and it turns out that you have a score that sends you to jail, my sergeant could easily call and put you on a summons, so you could go home. Okay?
Is he gonna do that? You said he would.
Yeah. So let's just get through the paperwork first.
Is he gonna put me on a summons, though, you think?
I believe so. If you're cool, I believe so.
What would determine if I don't get put on a summons?
If you keep screaming, if you keep yelling, if you keep acting uncooperative with us.
I don't have any warrants.
I know.
Do I have any warrants?
Well, I'm not sure about that. They'll have to check. They're checking your information right now.
I don't have any warrants. My last court date was on.
You've attended all your court dates.
My last court date was on January 13th, January 12th.
Okay.
And I went to that one.
Oh, you went to that one? All
I
right.
went to that one in Wayne.
Okay.
Am I going to be released?
Yeah, just give me 1 second. 26, arriving mileage 100306.
Am I going to be released, officer?
Most likely.
Why wouldn't I be released?
Give me 1 second. Yeah, in the front seat.
Get me out the car.
It's a pretty big bag.
Am I gonna get released, officer?
Just wait till we have the information for you.
You said that if I was
We're gonna tell you everything. We have to check we have warrants, right? So just relax and we're gonna do what we have to do.
What if I don't have any warrants?
Then you're gonna get a ticket. We told you, but let us figure it out for you.
Well, what if I don't have any warrants, officer?
I just said you'll get a ticket and go home. Did I not?
I don't have any warrants.
Okay, we're gonna check that. Anything
My
else?
last court date was on January or February.
During the investigation, the police arrested a 36-year-old male for defiant trespass. Please leave a comment. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.